Welcome to your daily focus for October the 24th, 2018. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Now, we should have a lot of energy for this reading because it is a full moon. Full moon in Taurus, 1 degree of Taurus. So it moves into Taurus and then meets the sun in our stands opposite the sun in the sky. Doesn't meet up with, but stands opposite. So it is about bringing in balance in our life. Absolutely. All full moons ask us to weigh things out. So the moon in Taurus, the sun in Scorpio, because it has just moved into Scorpio. Happy birthday, Scorpios. So it's at 1 degree. Uranus is at 0 degrees of Taurus. So that is bringing in just unique, original situations in our life. Things that are totally unexpected can happen during this full moon. And it's all to move you in a very positive way, in a positive light. So go with the flow with whatever happens to you right now in your life. Know that it is bringing you to the place you need to be in order to step into that goal, that dream, that desire. In order to maybe step into relationships. Relationships are really big now. Venus and the sun will be meeting in the sky in just a couple of days. So Venus is all about relationships and finances too. How we spend our money. Do we have value come into our life because of our money? Is our money spending or is it investments? Are we making good choices in our financial life? And this is a good time to look at the finances and work out your budget. And if you're sitting in a very healthy way in your finances, this is a time to look at new avenues to invest in, to grow that wealth. And if you're struggling to pay the bills, the aha moments should show up right now if you concentrate on that, if you focus on that. You see where you can bring together extra income or where you may have been displacing money and it's not been working for you in the way you want. So when we talk about completion, when we talk about endings, when we talk about closing the door, it might be on some bad habits in order to allow those good habits to come in. So we welcome those doors closing. It's about value, right? The second house, it's all about value. It's about worth. It's about home and comfort and security. And Scorpio is all about transformation, digging deep to get to the truth, to the true passion, to the truest of emotions. There's no gray area when it comes to Scorpio energy. We're either way up here or way down here. It's either black or it's white. So we seek the truth. So the numerology of the day is 18, which is the moon, if you add up the day, it's energy. So the moon is standing in our truth, wanting to feel the freedom, wanting to feel the liberation. And Uranus is saying, how are you feeling free? How are you feeling liberated? Or what needs to happen in your life for you to have that feeling? Freedom within your choices, within relationships, within what you do for a living, how you give to the community, perhaps. You have the Two of Swords. Who got the Two of Swords as the first card in the weeklies? Very much about making a decision. Very much about weighing out the pros and cons, thinking it through. Now, We're blindfolded here, which tells me that we really have to listen to our sage wisdom, our intuition, more than what is around us, more than our environment right now. We almost have to block ourselves out of our environment in order to really see the true picture, the true value of the decisions to be made, of what we are saying yes to, of what we are saying no to. And there's a lot of turbulence here. So it doesn't come easily. It takes a lot of thought. So take the time to think about what you really want to release in this world and what you really want to step into in this world. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups was a popular card this week. Love happening, just seemingly out of nowhere. And this could be love growing within relationships as well. Something new or unique or different or exciting takes place within the relationship to give it new life, to give it that romance, to give it that zing. That zing. There's a word for you. Zing. This is the knight in shining armor. Maybe you're the knight in shining armor. Maybe the knight in shining armor shows up and sweeps you off your feet. Maybe this is a passion, a dream, a desire. Remember, Uranus is in retrograde, so we have already walked part of this path, and we'll be walking it again. But maybe way back in end of May, June, your creative juices were just flowing, or your inventiveness, or your creativity, or your passion towards some goal, some dream, some desire. Maybe it comes back into focus right now for you. Remember, we just had the Star card as energy, so you could have had that aha moment of how you could go about that. And take it off the back burner, move it to the front again. We have the Tower in detriment. I don't like it when the Tower shows up in detriment, and this is happening again for us, isn't it? Expect the unexpected. Now, the Tower card never shows up in our readings to bring in misery and pain. Okay, and yes, sometimes it can feel like misery and pain, and why is this happening to me, and oh my gosh. Some of the, and I'm not saying that bad things are going to happen. I think this is a very positive shift for us. But sometimes our worst experiences end up putting us on a path of our best experiences. Little did we know it at the time. So go with the flow to whatever shows up on your path over the next couple of weeks, actually. But today in particular. The Tower is saying you don't need this in your life anymore. It's time to let it go. It's time to put closure on it. It's time to move past it. It's time to allow healing in. It's a time to start believing in yourself and really work on the foundation of who you are becoming, what you are stepping into. We have the Four of Cups. Yes, it is very much about gratitude. There is that cup lingering in the distance, but we can't see it because we're looking down at the ground and we're pouting because all our other cups are empty and they're not fun anymore. And we want something new and we want something exciting. And, look around you. Look within and see the beauty of who you are. But also look around you and see all the beauty. Even if it's in the mundane, even if it is a flower growing through the crack in the sidewalk. See the beauty that's there, exposed to you. Don't concentrate on the negatives right now. Don't concentrate on the what ifs and could have been and those were the days. And see the potential of this moment for you. Tap into your wisdom. We have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is she's the fierce mom in the deck. She says, nothing is getting in between me and my dreams. So If you watched me a couple of years ago, because I think it's the last time I brought it up, but it's coming back again, is it's like the mother who would protect her young at all costs. And so you need to treat your dreams, your goals, your visions of your tomorrow like your children and protect them and grow them into maturity and have patience with your steps. And also stand in your truth and cut away the things that are negative in your life, no longer belong in your life, not good for you in your life. You know better, and yet you do, whatever that may be. It's about being strong. It's about believing in your goals. It's about believing in your dreams. It's about not hoping or wishing for this transformation to happen in your life, but the expectation that it is happening in your life, even as we speak, even if you don't feel it or cannot see anything tangible. Let's get an affirmation card. Now, it is a full moon reading, so I will do the Journey of Love card at the end. We have the Ten of Air. A lot of older energy coming. I think we had the Ten of Fire yesterday. And Ten of Air. So you know we're moving towards full moon energy when the tens start to appear on a regular basis. Because that's the end of a path. Making way for the new beginning. Graceful endings, hopeful beginnings meet. A point of epiphany. An end to the old way of thinking. It's all up from here as I bless the ending. Grateful for the lessons I have learned and can free me from patterns that no longer serve me. I allow my circumstances to end with grace as I know something better can appear at any time. I am thankful that from now on I can respond differently to any challenging situations. So yes, very much we can close the door on an old habit or old behavior, one that doesn't serve us. I can respond differently to any challenging situation. So embrace that challenging situation. Ask it what it is trying to teach you, what knowledge it is trying to bestow on you. We'll get our animal cards here. So, and of course, the 18 energy for the day turns into a 9, and that's all about endings. That's all about completions. It's all about making way for the new beginnings, the new starts. Take a chance. Everybody singing? Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Can't chew gum and walk at the same time, and here I'm trying to sing and find the right page. Okay. Freedom, chance, fear, and passion. Life itself cannot give you joy unless you really will it. Life just gives you time and space, and it's up to you to fill it. If you've chosen Sea Star, it's time for you to take a chance, a leap of faith. You've been lacking in energy and motivation. It could be out of fear, or it could be that you got caught up in a bit of laziness and have beached yourself. It can be quite scary to change, and although you may feel stuck, you are never truly stuck. You have free will to change the course of where you want your life to go. Free yourself from the past and allow yourself to feel again. You might be stuck in a dead-end job. Look for one in a different field that feeds your passion. You might be eyeing the cute girl at the coffee shop or looking at the cute boy who changed her oil. Or it could be the cute boy at the coffee shop and the girl who changed your oil. Ask him or her out. When you begin to take a chance on one thing, you will find it easier and easier to continue doing that in every part of your life, which will only draw you closer and closer to the ultimate success. You won't know. You won't know until and if you take a chance. So believe in yourself. Believe in the beauty of who you are, in your truth. We'll get a journey of love card going here. So, yeah, Uranus is very strong, and it's going to ask you to really look at some unique things, try some unique things, different things, new things. Might be new people in your life, new relationships, new best friends, new learning experiences, new travel experiences. And definitely new experiences within relationships. And we have soft, 47, which is an 11. Soft, here we are. You are the softness he desires. You help light his way. You nurture all that he holds dear, though tempest clouds dismay. And in the quiet of the storm, his gentleness comes through. And in the shelter of his arms, his heart is there for you. A sanctuary bathed in soft light, your heart is receptive, inviting, gentle. It brings strength to the weary, comfort to the lonely, healing to the wounded. It is a magnet for all that is needed, for you, your beloveds, your world. Don't imagine you must always be the fighter, going against the part of your nature that longs for harmony and peace. This is your time to be soft, to surrender, to let the subtle waves of the heart invite love in, and to receive. In doing so, you will give so much. This oracle brings you a message of peace. Surrender now, be soft, even just for this moment of quiet reflection. You have perhaps been working too hard at growing and living. Take some moments to replenish and allow the divine to help you, dear one. Be soft so that you are receptive to the divine. It is when we let go that we truly perceive the obstacles that lie between us and the oneness with the divine lover. Let go and perceive the divine lover is already awakened in your heart. So it's all about being soft, being beautiful, leading from your heart, giving from your heart, and receiving with your heart. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.